Hello folks, the Council of Typing another nerdy video. Oh, one moment. Okay, here we are again. Sorry folks, I had to actually keep the game paused and record pause for a considerable time so I can get some things done. Okay, so we are done. We've finished shaddaa and Koribin. And by extension of the Koribin storyline, we finished, what's it called, It's hard to select it. L4, 7, 8. Now, we are going to go back, we're going to go to Onderon. Here we go. Seems to be traffic.
Well, this is Onderon. Looks like there's a long line to get into the ISIS starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planets below.
I guess this blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon.
If they decide to do a cargo search, we're gonna be in trouble.
Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call. I can't keep us in one piece much longer. Sorry to spoil your fun, but we've got to land now. I'm gonna put us down on that jungle moon.
You know, just once I wish someone was glad to see us. But no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky.
I remember the days when welcoming committee used to mean something, without being followed by blaster bolts. It's taken a little damage, nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target. Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This is Duxon, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian Wars started? This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
Well, the space battle's still going on overhead. Since they were so eager to use our hull for target practice, I doubt they're just gonna forget us. Well, I don't like it. Onderon is about as far from the core as you can get and still be in the Republic. But even out here, the locals have heard of us.
We're lucky I was able to find this place to land. Looks like something has cleared away the jungle in a few spots around here.
Until the ship is repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon, we should sit tight.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us here for a reason. We should explore our surroundings. There is something here.
Something? Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small flit darters, but big, mean, nasty predators.
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings. And that nearby outpost would be as good a place as any to begin.
Well, if you go, be careful. No telling what other ships were forced down in the battle.
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's so important about this place?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. He fought here once, and there are things here he must see.
He fought here? Why didn't he say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
So, the companions that I chose, folks, for this mission is obviously Barad-dûr, because he's another veteran of the Mandalorian Wars, and the other is Mira, because she was a former slave to the Mandalorian, so I think it'll be quite interesting. And oh my god, this looks really interesting. I did get like a reskin mod installed for the foliage and like for Duxon basically, and oh my god, this grass looks fantastic. Alright, so we have an end of combat round. Definitely going to have to explore this planet. Well, moon. Sorry folks, I'm just trying to make sure I get some good exploration done. There we go. So no matter what route we took, we were going to encounter So yeah, I have the auto pause now set for after every combat round. The reason for this is simply so that way I have a better understanding of what's going on in the battlefield and I can make adjustments. I'm hoping it would also help me prevent like our companions automatically doing stuff that I don't want them to do. Alright, and another thing I'm trying to keep in mind, folks, is after this video I am going to basically testing out the video.
News. The space battle is still going on. The Hawk's sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though. Or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might want to prepare for another friendly Onderon welcome.
Let's take care. That's another one from me. Ready?
What's going on? Okay, so we couldn't do anything with the droid anyway. Yeah, I'll give her the. Let's see, her outfit normally gives a defense bonus of 5. Defense bonus 3, but plus 3 strength, but she's a dex-based character, so we don't want that. I have nothing else to really give her that's not force power. So yeah, I'll give her this.
You thinking what I'm thinking? These jungles are filled with long, narrow paths, dumb beasts that just keep charging at you. This place is perfect for mines. If the carcasses were worth anything, you could make a fortune. Ready?
Okay, we have...
What's going on?
Thing up there.
We'll be back shortly.
And he's unable to move. For some reason.
We'll be back shortly. Let's go. Go. Let's go.
Really? That's your control room? Just this one area? No, here we go, here we go.
The orbital fighting just ended. That Colonel Tobin stirred up a Minox nest when he took a shot at us. I'm still working on the repairs, and I have to take down some systems, including sensors. So you have to do without me for a while. I know, you're crushed.
I'm good to go.
Let's go.
Donos emeragith, wanara torachi drone karasani chomin sasha, dosimana rochata.
Well, if it isn't the Zug brothers. Sorry, but this one's my bounty. So keep those weapon barrels pointed down.
Taranamos inuendasarans, crema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu in kosorasha. Nos emaragith. Wanarakorachi drunkas.
Hidden Mandalorian anti-air turrets forced to crash outside the landing zone. We lost half our troops to the beasts streaming out of the jungle, and the rest of us again hanging around our replacements. We're pinned down, caught from the command, and the tumbling out with the big guns hasn't died down for hours. Where are those damned Jedi? Yep. As we saw back in the cave, Revan and not even Revan, my character specifically gave the order for the troops to basically be sacrificial lambs to soften up the Mandalorians, and to draw their fire. Okay, this is where we're going to end this video here, folks. Again, I'm trying to keep the videos a fair bit more digestible, as opposed to... Okay, yep, there we go. And so instead of doing like long videos, I'm trying to do like fairly short videos based on either zone or based on like major events. So in our case, I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing now. One name, one sky.